Going to E3 and being on the show floor is a lot like going to an amusement park, because at an amusement park you wait in line, you get on the ride, or you play the game and you go. The only difference is at E3 they give you cool stuff at the end, t-shirts, pins, posters, whatever. So it's kind of like getting a prize after riding the ride, and one ride that I rode a lot and that I have quite a few t-shirts from is Black Ops 3. I played this multiplayer quite a few times. I actually got back online and kept getting back in there, and it was a ton of fun. The movement style is somewhere in between Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2, where it's not the standard run and jump like Black Ops 2, but it's not quite as crazy as Advanced Warfare with the super high double jumps. It's got its own unique movement style that's faster than previous CODs, with the exception of Advanced Warfare, but a lot more streamlined. I really liked it. I played a lot of it, and I'm looking forward to the beta, and they're gonna have exclusivity DLC on PS4 this time around, which I am thrilled about. And another booth that I went to was Ant VR. There was a lot of VR stuff going around at E3. Unfortunately, things like Oculus and Project Morpheus were super long lines, so I went to what I like to call the Walmart of VRs, Ant VR, and it was gimmicky at best. If you were to buy this thing, I believe it's on Kickstarter, it would probably be fun for like 30 minutes, an hour, and you'd take it out every time you have a new friend come through and want to play it. But it was just really gimmicky. The aiming was really bad. It wasn't very immersive. It barely fit over my hair. My biggest concern with this particular VR is how they have to have someone hold the wires over you while you play it. I don't think that should be part of the final build of this product, because if you don't have a spotter, you might end up spinning yourself around and choking yourself with some wires or ripping the headset off yourself. Doesn't seem like a good design feature, but we'll see how it changes in the future. Didn't really like it that much, although it was an interesting experience. Probably not going to buy it. Now, this isn't a testament on Project Morpheus or any of the other cool VR stuff that's been going on. I've heard only great things about that. It's interesting to see how it'll fit in the consumer market, but we'll see in the future how those are when they come out. After that, I also played Battleborn. I got VIP access to the 2K booth thanks to DB, and I played Battleborn with the Evolve Pros. I guess I'm an Evolve Pro too, you know, I'm super pro. But Battleborn, I knew absolutely nothing about before I played, and my first impression was it's very Borderlands-like. That's because I believe it's Gearbox's new game. Very Borderlands-esque. You kind of level up throughout the mission. You have assaults, supports, class-based, like strictly assault support kind of classes, rather than in Borderlands where you had the Siren, the Commando, and they could all go through different class trees. You sort of fulfill more of a specialized role on your team in Battleborn, and I really like the feel of it. It was a little bit complicated to get down for a brand new IP that I've never played, even though I have played the Borderlands series, but I really enjoyed it. I also got to play hands-on Guitar Hero Live. Now, I've played a lot of Guitar Hero in my life, mostly played songs on Expert, and on regular I was hitting every single note on Guitar Hero Live, but once I turned it up one difficulty to Advanced, it really started messing with me, the new 3x2 fret grid. They don't have the 5 green, red, yellow, blue, orange buttons anymore. It is now up and down movement with your fingers on advanced difficulty like a real guitar, and if you only play the plastic guitar like me, it was super awkward. And if you play the normal guitar also, it should feel natural and come pretty easily to you. But for me, I was really missing a lot of notes until my brain was coordinated and that registered. But I really like their new model. Instead of making more games, they just release more songs, and I overall really enjoyed Guitar Hero Live. I also checked out this thing called the PP gun. Basically what it is you mount your mobile device on it, whether it be your phone or your iPad, and you can play certain apps on this. And the looking mechanic, as you can see in this clip, is you physically looking left and right. It's on rails, so the game moves by itself, but you can shoot, you can reload using an actual gun IRL, and that's emulated in the game, and you can shoot enemies that way. I think it's kind of cool for a mobile experience, you know, when you're not at home at your computer or your console. The thing is, I feel like when you're mobile gaming, most likely, I don't know, on a bus or any sort of public transportation, a train, I think you're going to get a few weird looks, and especially with room constraints, using this thing, bringing a plastic gun on, you know how America is nowadays, on public transportation is my only criticism of it. The PP stands for pad powered. To add to the immersion of the gun, it recoils back as you shoot in the game. If you want to check it out yourself, ppgun.com. Other things I saw, the Bethesda booth, Fallout 4. I watched the Bethesda conference and it was amazing. I don't even play Fallout. I was very impressed. I saw the Twitch booth. They actually have a Twitch partner lounge there. I didn't know I was able to just walk in there. That was pretty cool. Nintendo went in hard with Amiibo, with Yoshi's Woolly World, with Mario Maker. That game caught my attention. I really want to play that. I also saw XCOM from the 2K booth. That's a game I'm really looking forward to, having played XCOM Enemy Unknown, and I'm playing through Enemy Within. Atlas was there with Persona 4 Dancing All Night. That was the badge holder, actually, for everyone's badge at E3, advertising that game. Xseed is there. You guys may know them from Akiba's Trip. I didn't actually see that game there or its sequel, but they had a bunch of other weird Japanese games that I didn't understand. And there was a really cool old school section in the corner of E3 where you could play a bunch of old arcade machines and Pac-Man, Mortal Kombat, the original one, some driving games, and there were showcases of old consoles that I have never seen before in my life. I don't even think some of these even hit the market. That was pretty awesome. E3 was a ton of fun. The main thing I really loved was meeting everyone who was there, so thank you everyone who came out and saw me and made this experience awesome. I did meet a few fans there, and I will see you guys next year at E3, hopefully.